Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright, it's time to start sending my new Hindenburgs down south. Because I'm finally getting them. I'm going to pile a few more into Ponta Delgada. I like the added defense. And I just need more Falkwolves down here. We're not going to be able to actually hit Panama this turn, unfortunately. At least we can't take it. But I can at least bomb it out again and kill the units inside. Maybe that'll draw out a few more fighters. Can they fly out here? No. They can get to Accra. Actually, no. We want them up here, don't we? Wow, they can get all the way there. There you go. How many are we looking at here right now? Whoa. Game's kind of jumping around a little bit. So I've got a whole bunch in the city. Okay, more than I can actually see. I'm good with that. New fighters over here. Because more than I can see means it's more likely that I can take out this entire stack. I know this stack is enormous. There's a ton of enemies in it. We're just going to try to hit it with everything we've got. If I can get them all down to one, which I don't know if we can, but if we can, then we can target that group a little bit. There aren't that many guys in it. But I need to bring their numbers down as much as possible. Whoa! Oh, we got a lucky shot on their Wolverine. That's awesome. Well, then we follow it up with... Who has anti-aircraft in here? Oh, right. There's a billion infantry. I totally forgot about all them. That's going to make hitting them with our 87Bs much worse. Alright, well, we do what we have to do, I guess. It's been a couple days since I've been able to play. I've had a lot going on. Which is mostly for the better. I run my own business, it takes a lot of time. But, you know, the more work that you put into it, the more you get out, and it's worth getting a business up and running. Anything that takes you out from under the thumb of corporate overlords. Well, not anything. You don't want to do the illegal type stuff or the dangerous type stuff. Unless the dangerous type stuff is just legitimate work that also needs to be done by someone. I think you get what I'm saying, though. Like, technically, you might get some financial freedom by being a major drug dealer, but I don't think you really want to do that. That's not worth it. Some people might say it is. I disagree with that sentiment. But it is worth a lot less free time for a while. Because eventually, once you build it up enough, you'll have way more free time than you used to. Okay, we're breaching their better defenders, getting them down to their weaker units. They don't have that many Stuarts here. That a Lee Grant. And these things all just have so many hit points, too. As is the nature of tanks. Oh, but I've flown in all my Pacific planes, so next turn at least we'll have a lot more firepower. Bunch of veteran infantry, or not veteran, regular infantry. That's weird. Because I think these are all 1943s, right? Yeah. You notice the M2A2s haven't even shown up yet? They really are awful tanks. Barely even qualify as tanks. Back to Shermans. Ouch. Too bad Japan isn't out here, helping me clear out the enemies. If they had a couple aircraft carriers, lending a few bombers, might make this take a little less time. That's all of them. Okay. Oh my word. We're getting shot down how often? Oh, a lot. Yeah, no, never mind. We're not bombing that stack anymore. I know they're all going to run away and heal up. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not losing all of my 87Bs to them. Whoa. What? How is that all I had? Oh goodness, I need more 87Bs. Okay. Well, everyone's building Falkwolves. Those are probably more important. I don't know, that's not good. Here, what's the closest? Oh my goodness. You guys are useless. Now I know which direction to go, at least. Oh, I'm getting a small influx of extra 87Bs. They might be able to help in 30 turns when they get up there. Okay, that thing's full up. It's a new Wolverine, just bring it down to nothing. Right, that new paratrooper that they've had in there for a while. Okay, that looks like it's about everything. All of my injured Falkwolves just stay in the air. Or not stay in the air. Stay out of the air. Actually, the 7 hit point ones, you can try to stay up. Let's see, any wounded folk wolves. If I wake up, all of my transported. The wounded folk wolves all need to retreat. Come back to here. That should be all of them, right? Cool. That's that special fortress. Just eradicate them. And you. Excellent. Oh. Fine. Whatever. It does not like it matters. Oh my word. Just confusing the game. Okay, wake up everyone. Actually, they're all going to fortify still. Yep, just keep surging forward. Dang it, I pulled the workers, didn't I? I wanted them to finish a road. Ow. Darn it, come on. I totally forgot they were even in there. Oh, it's just that one. Okay, this city's totally improved. Let's road up that forest. Actually, yeah, go deal with that. That way I don't have to pull away one of the others. I think I set him to go up there. Maybe it was him. I can't remember. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna swap you guys around. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're getting all kinds of stuff improved. You stay there. They make a little money off of those, even if not much else. I don't know, they might be worth putting roads on. There we go. Cool, that pollution's finally gone. Been meaning to do that for quite a while. Really? I thought this whole group was already... They already had standing orders. I feel like I have a Deutschland in here, but I can't wake it up because of all the stuff that it's under. So I think we just move in. Okay, they'd need to hit us with some real firepower to destroy 3 convoys and the Deutschland. But if they have a battleship or something like that nearby, and just a handful of bombers, they can take that fleet out, so hopefully they don't. If they do, again, a loss in Africa, or Alaska, is no massive deal. I'd rather it not happen. But I'm not staking a ton on that. Finally getting some new Panzers out. It's going to be a while before they're really in the field. Just having them out at all, though, is pretty helpful. Plus, I feel like we'll need them more in, North America itself. Because it's not like once we wipe out the army, America is just going to back off. They're going to keep pumping out more and more and more units. Oh, we have more here? Oh my goodness. Oh, one more. Okay, so not really. Okay, any U-boats? Over there. Any other U-boats? Also over there. That way everyone else can fortify. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thinking we're almost filled up on that. Yeah, even these jungles get worked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good enough. They don't have a Hindenburg yet. Pretty sure that's what this is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to wake up. I'm going to move them all here. There we go. And then next turn, they're all going to go together. So I have some transports and a convoy over here. Let's wake up, move all of these in. More security divisions. Yeah, let's start piling them in. Okay. One more turn and we'll have Panama. I think we kill the Stuarts. Even if I can't get the rest of these guys. That's worth doing at least. Actually, don't use the H's. I need them for defense. Okay, we won. For a second, I thought it was saying that the thing killed ours. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we definitely did not have enough planes to get them right now, at least. Although they're all injured, so they're all going to run away. The problem is, once they're all healed up, they're coming right back. The M2A2s should probably stay behind. I don't know. I just need more 88s up here. Now, once I get them, once I have enough, then this shouldn't happen again. That's not enough Folkwolves, though. Not to breach anchorage. Yeah, it's not as many as it was. I don't know. Maybe I do have enough fighters. We'll see. Okay. Let's animate our battles. Go over to next turn. I don't think I'm missing any pollution. No, I'm pretty sure I've got it all. Let me just quickly survey the entire world. Right, I have someone coming for that. Okay, yeah, let's go over to next turn. Aw, darn, we're losing money again. You notice that? Yes, target them. Target the enormous stack of very heavily defended units that might shoot you down also. More units. Maybe it won't be as bad. I think there's one less space that we have to watch them cross. And I can't get any of them on the retreat either, because they, like, they're under fighter cover at the moment they get over there. So who knows, maybe I can get some on the retreat, actually. If I'm able to breach their fighters this turn. Maybe. We'll see. cavalry. They're desperate. Or at least they're desperately grabbing their units and throwing them. Once we wipe out their M2A2s, I don't think we'll ever see another one again. Because the things are garbage and they have no reason to build them anymore. At the start, I think it's the only tank they have. They get the Lee grants pretty quickly. Shermans, like, Stuarts have their niche uses because of their speed, but that's it. Shermans are the most effective one for the cost. I think the Lee grants aren't that good, and they're kind of expensive for their numbers. Pershings are very good, but of course they're way late in the game and very expensive tanks. I think. I've never actually played with them. And the Wolverines, of course, are, like, uniquely defensive units. Well, if that's what they're sending out, though, I'm not afraid of that stuff. M2A2s and infantry are not going to attack me. And if they do, they're going to die en masse, because they don't have the numbers, I don't think, to get through a bunch of 3Hs and Panzer Grenadiers. And I don't think they're gutsy enough to try. The numbers they have, the amount of guys, they could take it. And they should, because if they could dislodge my fighters from there, I'd probably never be able to get it back. I would continue to funnel units out here with my convoys, just to mess with them. But if they were able to repel me from the mainland and sink my convoys, all I'd be able to do is hold the line with 88s and take out any ships that come out here. Like, I don't think I'd be able to recover from that one and continue to attack them on this front. They are attacking! Oh my word! Okay. Never mind. I was wrong. That doesn't spell great things for me. It's a lot of infantry. If I can take Anchorage, what I'll do probably is just fly all of my units out of the airbase and into it. At least all my 87Bs. Because they'll have a much easier time defending that rougher terrain. Plus, you know, then we don't have as many American bombers around. Because I don't think Prudhoe Bay there is quite so garrisoned with fighters. It might be, though, given what we've seen lately. But I know that Whitehorse, at least, is not. And that's the one that's really nearby. That is so many tanks. At least they're fighting on the wrong front. No, they're not taking a close look at Gibraltar. Okay, so they're attacking us. I probably should have sent more defensive units down there. Maybe they won't attack the 3Hs, because they're elites. It might be a hit point thing. The Panzer Grenadiers do only have 7, and you know, we've seen how the computer's touchy about its hit points. How do they have this many infantry? I thought I killed most of them. As they have 200 Wolverines, that means the Continental States might have, like, 3 people, or 3 Wolverines or so to a city. And they're just sending out all their other infantry. I wouldn't like that. That could very well be the case. The Stewards have an even worse attack, I think, than the M2A2, so I'm not too afraid of them. And I should have some more 88s to work with next turn. Not enough, I think, to deplete this entire new stack. But I might be able to hurt some of them. Maybe not, though. I'm going to try to break through anchorage and then injure the stack that's running. So that maybe my 87Bs can kill some of them. And if not the 87Bs, at least when they get into anchorage, they will have fewer hit points to defend with. Now, I don't think the computer is going to care about the extra hit points. If the Panzer Grenadier is considered more defensible by the computer than the 3Hs, which it is because it's on the top of the stack, then that means the computer would calculate it as more of a threat than a 3H, and it attacked anyway. So I think they're just going to hit us with everything they've got, which is a smart move, smarter than I expected from them. Maybe not the infantry, but maybe they will. You know, they have no other targets up here. So they might figure, you know, might as well attack whatever's there. Oh my word. Just so many of them. I don't think I can drop a tank onto one of those roaded mountains. I would like to put one on the mountain right below the radar tower, so that I could have someone take it out, but I don't see that happening. Oh, a new Wolverine, great. More than one. I don't know if they will attack too. They might. They'll at least make sure that they all have a good place to stay there and recover. When are they out of new units to move? Because this seems absurd. This has been going for what, 10, 15 minutes? I thought Russia had a lot of units. Like, the Americans are just putting them to shame. They haven't even started mass moving their defensive units, or their injured units out. They've only moved a couple. And I haven't seen anything down in Panama. Well, if I can at least injure all the big bad units. Oh. The others aren't leaving because they don't think it's important. Of course they pull him out of there. I have never seen the computer make that informed of a decision. Who injured that? Whatever. Stinking Britain. At least America doesn't have any bombers up here. Oh. Hey, they're attacking. Yeah, okay, so the enemies are willing to throw everything they've got at me up here, even if they're basically guaranteed to lose. They don't care. I know they don't have a ton of tanks, but they have quite a few Matildas, and not that many Canadian cities. Really, not one level up? All three of my Panzer Grenadiers defended, not one leveled up in the victory. Okay, well that's good news. Not that many of them tried to run away, and of the ones that did, none of them have anti-aircraft, which means my 87Bs can take them out without a problem. So if I have enough people to get through what's at Anchorage, I can destroy that stack that's right there, injure all the surrounding units, and then get ready, like, injure at least the stack that's threatening us. That way they all start to run away. And then on the following turn, we can take Anchorage, hopefully. And then bring them all down to much lower health. And I can move my 87Bs wherever they need to go. They won't be able to use the roads. We might have this. And if I do, we're going to kill a lot of them on the retreat. The manufacturing plant. So they got another fleet down near Panama. Not a surprise. These Afghanistani cities get really big. Everyone wants to build SS Panzers. I would love to let them. Now the scary part is, if I drop my units near Anchorage, will they have another massive force of troops that will come in and hit us immediately? What the... So, research lab. Yeah, bank. It's crazy how commonplace starvation is in the civilization universe. According to this, just thousands of people die in major civilized areas all the time because of starvation. Like, in standard Civ, it's like a year's worth of time. So, at least a year's worth of time, if not more. So, you know, that much time for the people to die off because of starvation makes a little more sense. In this, it's a week. I don't know how big a single citizen is supposed to represent, how many people that is. But unless it's a really small number, it seems implausible that that many of them are dying at that rate. Get an offshore platform, definitely. Alright. Wake up you. Let's go around. Make sure our pollution people are active. I know there was more. Was it in India? Cannot remember. I know there was one in Algeria, at least. That guy's going. We'll get down there. Okay, did we get more over here somewhere? Doesn't look like it. That's right. There it is. Wake up you. Take you. And there we go. Alright. Of course they'd rush another one. We're going to check real quick. Investigate the city of Panama. No new planes. Okay. If there were fighters in there, if they'd moved some in, I'd make sure those were destroyed first. And let's double check anchorage. More or less or the same. Okay, they got 3 Wolverines and then just a bunch of fighters. I don't know if those are Thunderbirds or, you know, anything else. What if I split the infantry? No, infantry is most of what I have. Wow, I have a lot of infantry and not that many tanks. Yikes. I thought I had more than that. Okay. What's my best Dornier? How far can you see? Okay. If I can get through their numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I might want to take out these 2 roads. I don't like blowing up roads that I can potentially use, but they seem to be coming from above, which tells me they probably don't, like, for some reason, they probably avoided going through the mountains. I'm assuming this road just connects to Whitehorse and then stops, so they went up somehow, like around or something like that, through this hill. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming here. Okay, so a couple infantry fled. Not much, though. Everything else is staying here to heal up. And that is a lot of guys. Only one of them attacked us, which is odd, because there were a bunch that were healed up. Only one made the attempt. I have a 5 defense, which is not very good. And most of the infantry looks like stuck around. Oh, my word. Oh, that is so many infantry. Let me see. United States. They're up to 97 P-51s. They're rapidly building more of them. A lot of M2A2s. B-17G. That doesn't seem good. P-39 Acrobats. A lot of M5A1s. 88 P-47s. 292 U.S. infantry. Is that the normal B set? Yeah, that's the one that they've had for a bit. Okay. It's not good, but it's not as scary as I thought. B-29 is the scary one. And they do have those, right? I'm pretty sure they do. Yes. I don't like that. Oh yeah, let's check Managua as well. Is that still the same hopelessness? Yes. Yeah, that thing is still absolutely loaded. It's as loaded as Panama was. If not more. And they have a flak in there, so that's convenient. Yep, that's fortified. Because of course it is. Wait a minute. It's just infantry defending this thing. We are not bombing that. We're gonna charge it, and we're gonna try to take it. The good old-fashioned way. Before I forget, let me make sure I have my workers where they're supposed to be. Which is here. And I'm just gonna do this now. Where's that? Anything with 2 movement. Come on. You'll do. Boom. It's ours. Okay. We now finally own Panama. I would have a road all the way through, but I was an idiot, so I don't. Fortunately, this force is still enormous, so here's what we're going to do. Looks like it's going to be a long march to Managua as well. We are going to launch our forces, kill that guy, and then start charging across. Just 1, 2, 3. Once we get here, we're going to straight up attack them. I don't intend to use any bombers or fighters to do so, unless Wolverines show up, because I'd rather not have to directly engage them. These things are probably going to retreat and heal. I'll see what I can do about moving. I'll probably move these 88s into Panama, along with the fighters. That way we can sort of secure it, and I'd have some fighters nearby just in case. But the others are going to have to stay where they are so we don't overload on 88s. Which is really an annoying problem to have. If I can take that, though, that's like probably 50 fighters destroyed without the need for a fight. We did that 1 or 2 times to Britain, and they never recovered, ever. I mean, they still haven't. And Britain, they don't have any 1939s or 1941s, do they? 43s. No, I think they do. I think they just got them. Militia. Yeah, they just got them. Okay, so we might be looking at some of those as well. No, those are still 39s. Cool. So we might try to blow up that stack. Alright, well that is going to do it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read, and if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.